We compute sample, mean, variance, and standard deviation for group data. 3 classes. Frequency in each class is given. 5, 3, and 8 for each of the classes. Therefore, the total number of observations or sample size is 16. Compute midpoint for each class. The middle point between 1 to 15 is 8. That means 8 is the same distance away from 1 as it is from 15. For the next class, it's 23 and then 38. To compute the mean, the formula from your book says summation of f times m divided by n, meaning multiply f times m for each class, then sum it all up and divide by n. So f times m, 5 times 8 is 40, 3 times 23 is 69, and 8 times 38 is 304. Summation of it all is 413. Therefore, sample mean is 413 divided by 16, which is the sample size, and we get 25.8 as the sample mean. To compute variance or sample variance, we know that here's the formula from your book. Summation of m minus x bar squared times the frequency divided by n minus 1. So we know we must compute m minus x bar. Let's compute that, m minus x bar. 8 minus 25.8, that's the x bar. So 8 minus 25.8 is negative 17.8. 23 minus 25.8 is negative 2.8. 38 minus 25.8 is 12.2. The next thing that the formula says is to square each of those differences that we just computed. So m minus x bar squared is negative 17.8 squared, which is 316.84. The next one is negative 2.8 squared, which is 7.84. And then 12.2 squared, which is 148.84. I'm rounding all of these entries that I'm doing. The next thing in the formula says, take those squared differences that you just computed and multiply them by the frequency. So the frequency of the first class is 5 multiplied by 318.84. That gives me 1584.2. This is m minus x bar column squared times f. That's the column I'm generating. The next entry would be 3 frequency times 7.84, which is 23.52, and then 8 times 148.84, which is 1190.72. Then the formula tells me to sum that column up. So I get 2798.44 if I add up that column right here, this column right here, summation. And the formula tells me take that summation and divide it by n minus 1, which is 16 minus 1. So that's 2798.44 divided by 15. So sample variance is 186.56. Sample standard deviation is square root of sample variance, which is square root of 186.56, which is 13.65, so approximately 13.7. Let me show you in Microsoft Excel. Here's the same problem in Microsoft Excel. If you click on any of these cells, you will see in the formula bar the calculation that was carried out. For example, here f times m it shows you cell B6 was multiplied by C6, which is 5 times 8. If you go through all the calculation, all the cells, and you click on them, the formula bar shows you right here, shows you what the calculation is. This Excel actually, and the formulas that I wrote, actually simulate the column by column calculations that were shown to you in this video. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you.